Hey, what's up guys, and welcome back to the channel with myself, North47, and for some more at Golf Club 2. And today we're just going to be doing a bit of a casual round, so here on St Andrews, the old course. Also giving a little bit of an explanation as to why I have not been uploading for, it's been over a month now I believe, since I last uploaded anything at all. The reason being is obviously primarily I have obviously been always uploading TGC2 videos. I have been uploading the odd Hitman video here and there, and one Fishing Planet video, but the reason why I haven't been uploading anything whatsoever is due to the fact that I've been having a lot of trouble with my Triton headset. The actual headphones themselves work, but the mic attachment, the mic itself seems to be broken. It doesn't matter if I have it connected directly to the controller or directly to the PS4 via the USB. It just does not want to record any audio for myself at all. Gameplay is no problem at all whatsoever. That will always still record no matter what, but audio from the microphone will not work. So what I have gone and done is I have rooted out my old PS3 headset, just a cheap 4Gamers headset, which I have a horrible stutter, sort of chattering sound in the right headphone. I hope that is not going to come across in the video. I will soon find out when I go to look back over it. The other reason, which you will probably see right now, that's not too bad, why I have not been uploading any TGC2 videos for quite a while is due to the fact that my controller is worn out, to put it simply, for TGC2. I'm sure plenty of examples will come across as this round continues on. But pretty much what happens is, it mostly happens in society event videos, but it also happens in these casual rounds. Bit of a slow on that one. I haven't done any practice rounds or warm-ups at all. Literally just jumped straight into the game to record this. What happens is, it's pretty much the dead zones and stuff in the analog sticks. Both of them are completely gone. As you can see, I'm not holding the right analog stick now to pan across. It's just stuck. So I'll press that back in, and that one should be okay. There we go. That's flicking the stick now, and it's not sticking. But the left analog stick itself, which I use for swinging the club, is just an absolute nightmare. It's not too bad with putting, pretty okay with the putting, but any other club, from the lob wedge all the way up to my driver, is just very, very, very hit and miss as to how the shot is going to come out, whether it's going to be in the cone, whether I'm going to have god awful tempo. One example, I was playing a few nights ago. I can't remember what course I was playing at the minute, but I would push the stick forward, and I actually did it twice in a row. I actually tested it the second time. I would actually be pushing the stick forward more what would give you a slow downswing. Backswing was fine. I was pulling back at a good tempo, but the forward motion of the stick, I was pushing forward at a pace, as I say, that would have been equivalent for a slow downswing, and what it was giving me was very fast downswings, and it's just completely random. I'm sure there will be examples, as I say, as this round continues. So far so good. As I did mention there a minute ago also, it does mostly happen during society events, be it TGC Tours, RCR, TaylorMade, any of those. So that's just a little brief explanation as to why I haven't been uploading, and I do apologise. I will hopefully be getting a new controller fairly soon. That's a little bit outside, as you can see now. I mean, I pushed the stick forward nice and straight there, but that was actually still outside the cone. we'll see how things go anyway. Again, I do apologise also as if there is a sort of, I can hear the high pitch tone that I have mentioned before in previous videos coming through, but as I say, in my right headphone now at the moment, on my right ear, there is a fine example. I'm looking down at the stick now, and the stick is nice and straight up, but yet that was well outside the cone. So I don't know, it could also be down to TGC or HB's servers with them getting ready for the pretty much imminent launch of TGC 2019. But yeah, as I was saying there, I do apologise if this sort of stuttering sound is coming across in the video. That is unfortunately out of my control with the headset that I do need to use. Another push outside the cone. Was in the heavy rough there though. So I'll chip this up. I am also pretty out of practice because I haven't really been excuse me, been playing as often as I used to before the controller really started to act up on me. So there could be some terrible gameplay involved here, not just with the swing being all over the place, but with my out of touch putting as well. I can sort of feel the click in the stick now. I believe I did mention before in past videos also that when I'm pulling the stick back, I feel this sort of click as I'm pulling it back. If I get that, if I can feel that happening, I can sometimes hear it, but I mostly feel it obviously if I have the headset on. Generally the shots are pretty okay, but oh, didn't want to drop a club there. But it's still quite random at times. I still have to pull the stick back out from the controller as well. Yeah, that's wobbling everywhere. Oh, pulling it now. It's not the only thing that will be pulling, so I'll be pulling my hair out. I have rage quit this game so many times over the last month or so. I had actually recorded what would have been the next course challenge series video on this course. About 3.5-4 weeks ago, not long after I'd last uploaded, and just due to the fact that both the microphone and controller were just not wanting to cooperate with me, that unfortunately never got uploaded. I actually did pretty well in that video. I think it was 700 that I shot. The first decent score that I did actually shoot for a course challenge video. I'm not going to pay too much attention on all the putts in this one. As I say, this is mostly just a video just to update yourselves on what's been happening. I have also been pretty much up to my eyes with personal stuff lately as well. That's not too bad. I mean, I do normally play with a bit of a fade in my shot anyway, but that is right on the edge of the cone. But I'll see how things go, regardless of how terrible this round goes. I will see how it goes, and if rounds don't go too bad and I've recorded them, I will upload it maybe with post commentary. But seeing as how this headset seems to work, although I do have this stuttering sound in the headphones, I may record them as, oh, now there is another fine example. Now outside the cone, left pulled, well left on it, is hitting the camera tower, but yet the stick is perfectly straight up. That went straight down and up, and yeah, I'm not getting that shot. But as I was saying, if TGC isn't really working well for me, I will try and upload videos from other games that I'm currently playing at the moment. The three main games that I am playing at the moment is Fishing Planet, Ghost Recon Wildlands I'm finally getting stuck into, and also now that it's out on PS4, H1Z1. So I will try and upload videos here and there. I won't commit to any sort of schedule either. That is one thing that I would like to point across, is that I'm more than likely never going to have an actual schedule. If you see a video has been uploaded from me, I've had the time to do it. Obviously those of you who know me personally, and pretty well will know that I do have the little fella. I do be looking after him pretty much all day, most days, bar one day a week. Where on, there's a big slice over to the right there now. I'll say this is the issue that I'm coming across lately with the controller. But as I was saying, yeah, that's just the one day a week where herself, she takes off out for the day, and there's one of the days where she'll be off work as well, where I do the same, and just give her a little day to herself to catch up on our programs and chill out and relax, that sort of thing. I do find I have to hold the controller at a very, very weird angle as well. I have to sort of point it up. I did used to have to point it down. Now I've got to point it up and rotate it to be hard to describe. Sort of, if you turn if you're holding the controller normally, you turn and 12 o'clock is dead ahead in front of you. I have to turn it to sort of about a 2 o'clock position, and then tilt it up, and have my left hand underneath the controller, with my thumb, like literally just the start of my fingers, between the palm of my hand and the start of my fingers, resting on the base of the grip on the left side of the controller, and put my thumb onto the controller. It's a very awkward position that I have to hold the controller in now, just to be trying to keep it relatively straight. Oh, fast on that. Now that was not a fast push forward on the stick. This is going to be near impossible. I can't see what I'm doing at all. It's going to be another flop shot anyway. Just try and listen to the sound of the club going up. That's a bit better. Pushed it right though. So enough yabbering on about my controller and microphone woes and lack of uploads due to personal matters. Let's continue on with the golf. So here we are, 7th hole, 1 over, par 4, 374 yards, stroke index 12. This will be every hole is a stroke index 1 for me now. There it is again. I will struggle through. I'll do my best, should I say, to struggle through this entire round. Just to show you pretty much exactly what I do have to put up with if I try and play the game. I was supposed to actually get a new controller not long ago, but unfortunately stuff came up. Let me see, I think what we're going to be doing here is hitting a normal shot. I'll go on, we'll try it, sure, why not. No, pitch shot's not going to get there. To be honest, I don't think any shot is going to get there. Wow. Got up there alright, a little long, but... Okay, can we chip it in? Fast downswing, but that was actually pretty straight. So I think now that is 2 over. Excuse me. No, that was a par actually. Okay, par 3. 193, playing about 191. Take off the 4, it's going to be what, 187. So definitely dropping down to a 6 iron. Should carry across. Got a little bit of downhill. Running down towards the hole and left to right. I will put it out quite a bit with my wonderful pushes and slices. A bit of a draw there on it. I counter for the push or slice, and I pull or draw the ball. If I don't counter at all, I just adjust for the wind. I slice it off to the right. I can't win. That's pretty much exactly what I was going for there. Now, strangely enough, I actually held the controller like I was playing any other game there, so I think I might actually give that a go now on the next hole. See how that fares for me. And that gave pretty much how my shot used to be, just a slight bit of fade in it. So we'll try that. Let's see, I'm probably going to end up with one of them pop bunkers down there, but let's see how it works out. Ooh, I'll put a fast on it, bit of a good draw on it, but I'll try that again. I'm not used to actually swinging the club, holding the controller this way. So I think I'll try that for a couple of holes and see how it works out. Doubt it's going to get there, but... yeah, a bit of a draw on the shot, but it's actually not too bad. I can actually feel that clicking the stick a little bit easier now. It's been quite a while since I've been able to hold the controller this way, actually. So, I believe we still got a birdie there. So I think back to even par. Even par at the turn. Let's see if we can't finish off on a positive note under par. Okay, yeah, a bit of a draw on the shot. It's bordering towards the left edge of the cone, but it's a little bit better. I just need to find the right angle to get my thumb out on the stick now. Okay, 87, playing about 88. With that wind, I'm going to be at another 12 there, so 88, that'll be 90. Playing about 100. We're at a slight upslope, so I'm going to touch it down a little bit. Keep it pretty much straight on. Oh, fast, and pulled it left. And that went quite long. So the wind actually did not hold that up at all, really. Barely held it up. Usually it's the other way around with a tailwind, but usually the headwind with a high lofted iron or a wedge will hold it up pretty strong. So 38, playing about 57. I'm not going to attempt to get this in, just aim to get it close. 57, maybe up to there. 153, so the medium speed greens. Oh, if I can get it inside 10 feet, I'm happy. Which I think it's bordering 10 feet there. It's maybe 9. Oh, 11. We get the par. Come on, turn. Ah. Not to worry. We're going back over par. Hopefully I have a new controller by the time TGC 2019 comes out, because I am very much looking forward to it. I do miss being able to play TGC 2 regular as I used to. But just the controller is just an absolute nightmare now. Oh, another fast and quite a pull to the left. And we're on the tee box of the next hole. But yeah, I have to say, very much looking forward to TGC 2019 now, especially with the announcement of official PGA Tour as well. Now, I've gone back to my other grip there, having my hand down below the controller pretty much, and twisted and contorted to all sorts of angles. But we just escaped with a par there, I think, so I won't complain. If I can finish under par, I am more than happy. I think I'll drop down to a 3-wood, just enough to carry those bunkers. That's a good shot. Now, if the rest of my shots can come out that way, I will be more than happy. But I highly doubt it. That's probably just a once-off for the round. Okay, 58, playing about 59. It is running downhill a little bit, so this should hop and roll on a little bit. Slight upslope. I think we will just keep it straight up 55. Straight up stock pitch shot. I have another relatively straight shot there again. Come on, needed to check. There we go. So we should get back to even par here. I'd even be questioning myself if I did miss that putt now. But at least as well, I was able to find this old headset from my PS3 days, just to do this video, just to let you know what has been happening. Oh, now I actually did feel the stick go left there. I don't think I've ever been over this part of over this part. I think I'm bordering onto the previous hole. Am I? No, or am I? Which way is it going? I've never been over here anyway. I don't think I'm gonna get the green. I club up twice, but I just don't think so. We'll go for it. Why not? It's just a mess about round, really. Wow, what a hook. We'll just hack it up to the green. 57, playing about 56, 84, I'm going to club it up 1. I'm not even going to do the dummy swing, just going to hit it up there. And surprisingly enough, got up there and keeps rolling. It's going to leave about, what, 20, 25 feet, I think? 19. Again, not going to pay too much attention to the putts. But that looks good. Just trickles in. There's a good strike. As I say, it's so random as to what way a shot is going to come out for me. Like, even though, like, the odd time I can feel the stick wobbling as I'm pulling it back, so I'll cancel out of the swing. But otherwise, just when I do commit to the swing, it's just completely random what way it's going to come out. Quite, and there's a prime example there. But at least it's still on the fairway. There's quite a bit of frame rate drop there on this course, so there must be quite a lot. Although you can see a fair bit in the background there, there must be quite an awful lot of planting on this version of St Andrews. So hopefully that's something that HB can iron out for TGC 2019. I mean, you do have the I've never really spent much time in the designer myself, but I mean, you do have that what's it called, the fill meter, for how much stuff you can put down on the course. Why on earth they'd have that there if it's going to be that you go a certain amount in planting wise? That is just going to really kill the frame rate. Not too bad. Slow backswing, a bit of a push to the right. Can I hold the fairway? Come on, kick out left. There we go. And wow, that frame rate really dropping there. I hope, I don't believe I have played this course, or this version of the course, on or in any society events where there's potential crowds, but I really hope that there actually wouldn't be any crowds. There's a decent swing. Now that's resembling something of how I used to always swing, but yeah, I hope that there wouldn't be any crowds during a society event tournament as well, because if the frame rate drops this much without crowds, depending on how many crowds there are, it could be chaotic. I will take that for a birdie. Excuse me, I have a terrible cough. I'm getting over a bit of a head cold, and usually always at the tail end of it, whether it's a little head cold, a normal cold, or full-blown flu or man flu. I always get a terrible tickle in the back of my throat. Have that horrible tickly cough and nothing whatsoever. Well, there's a prime example. I want to cancel out of the swing there. Yeah, nothing whatsoever will stop this tickle. Even those cough syrups and stuff, they just do not work for me. So I'm doing my best as well, trying to talk and not be coughing. I'm trying to hold it all back. I'll finish off the round and I'll finish recording the video, and I will go and cough my lungs up for about 10 minutes. Bit of a push, but hopefully that wind can bring it back a little bit. Oh, it's actually coming up a bit short. It took a little bit too much loft off it. It's about 12-13 feet though, I think. 13. Come on, turn. In we go. So, 3 under. At least we're finishing on a positive note anyway. Well, I won't count my chickens before they hatch. Anything could happen in these 2 holes. There's another good drive. Actually, my controller is deciding to work. Shock horror. I may just play another round and mess around and not record it after doing this, just to see exactly So 189, playing about 190, take off that 7 is going to be 183, definitely dropping a club. It's going to be enough to carry over that bunker. Now if I can land it down around about here, it does go right to left anyway. So I'll bring it over here, just for the wind. Because the wind is slightly right to left behind. There's a very good strike there. Wind is bringing it across nice. This could be good. But then again, the hop and roll, it's gone a bit long. But it's not too bad actually. It's about 15, 16 feet. I think maybe a little bit more. Only 13 feet actually, so I'm more than happy with that. Do the starter check, and it looks to be maybe about here. Just want to get it close, take about 4 off, so it'll be 9. A little bit more because I did take that bit off. Go on, get in. Oh, I should have actually left it where I was. I shouldn't have put it out that extra bit. Sometimes you do need to push it out that extra little bit when you adjust the marker back closer to you. But I'll take a par. And we move on to the final hole. Now I would want to screw up tremendously bad, horrendously bad, or whatever terminology you want to use for it, on this hole to lose a 3 under score. Slow, fast, and a slight push. I don't think I've ever had a tempo and shot like that before. The best one is though, as I said, yeah, it wasn't, yeah, not last night, the night before when I was playing and or trying to play, and as I say, I was pushing the stick forward to be at a pace that should be a slow downswing, and I was getting very fast downswings. And of course, typically, oh, good push on that one there. Typically as well, it was the tee shot. I shouldn't have taken any loft off there, but not to worry. Yeah, it was the tee shot, and there was water all down the left hand side. I'm trying to think for the life of me what course it was, but yeah, so tee shot, very fast into the water. Reset back on the tee, very fast into the water, and I just had to turn the game off. And I think that was the, if I remember, it was the 2nd or 3rd hole. It was only early into the round anyway. And I just could not take it anymore. I had to turn it off. But I won't complain about that. Finished 3 under par. Wasn't expecting that, but it did demonstrate some of the issues that I am having at the moment with the controller. It doesn't matter whether I'm whether I have my controller on charge connected into the socket on the wall, or directly to the PS4 itself, or whether I'm just playing solely off the battery. As I say, it is just the thumbsticks that are just, they're completely worn out, basically from the golf club and from the severe amount of grinding that I was doing on Modern Warfare Remastered before I eventually burnt out on that game. They've just completely worn out, and they're just very, very difficult to use. So that is one of the reasons, as I say, why I haven't been uploading for the last at least a month now, I think it is. And also the fact that I have had the microphone issues where the microphone is just, it's completely dead now. I've been testing it out just before doing this video, and it's completely dead. It does not work whatsoever. As I said, the headphones themselves still work, but just the mic, when I plug the mic into the headset, it does not work whatsoever. Thankfully, I was able to root out this old PS3 headset, which does work, but has this horrible stuttering in the right headphone. As hopefully it doesn't come across in the video. It shouldn't. There may be a high-pitched tone in the background. I do seem to be getting that with connecting the headsets up to the USB on the front of the PS4. But I'm going to leave the video there, and I would like to thank you all for watching, and those of you who are subscribed to the channel, thanks for sticking around even though I have not been uploading. If you did enjoy the video, give it a like, and if you're new to the channel, please do subscribe. As I say, I do not have a schedule. I more than likely will never have a schedule, but if you do happen to see a video pop up from myself, be sure to check it out. And until the next one, whenever that may be, take care and bye for now.